many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. Your coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
What a beautiful look at Lion's Head this morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a Saturday morning. I'm your host, Liz, for Good Morning Vail on TV8. It's a great Saturday. We are super excited to get on with the show. That's a great view of Lion's Head. I'll tell you what, it was super cold this morning. I think it was a single digit, and it was about 8 degrees, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm Liz, and we have an amazing host this morning, Mauricio Cadavid. It's a twofold interview. First, we're going to discuss a really cool way to get yourself super relaxed and feeling better. It's called Hoshino Therapy. We'll get into that. And he's also a local musician with the band The Evolution Live. If you have not seen that yet, you're going to go and check them out, and he's going to play us a tune as well. Now, we're really excited. Beaver Creek opening day is coming in at us 2 days early, starting on Monday. Your last chance to get your Epic Pass is tomorrow, everybody. So you're going to want to get that taken care of. Beaver Creek opening day has so many wonderful things going on. They're going to have the world's best cookie competition, which is super, super exciting, and so much more. There's going to be a live DJ and a signature group that's going to play for everybody here. Now we're going to go take a look at the weather right now. It's going to be super duper cold, everybody. We are going to take a look right now. The low is 10 degrees starting at 8 o'clock this morning. We will have sunny skies, light and variable winds, so we won't feel the chill too bad. The high today is 30 degrees. And now let's take a look at the day. 80 degrees, sunny skies in the morning. By noon, it'll be 31 degrees. Sunny skies by 4 p.m., 29 degrees with sunny skies. Clear overnight with 17 degrees by 8 p.m. Let's take a look at the I-70 corridor right now. Over in Denver, 40 degrees, bright and sunny today. In Vail, sunny skies all the way around, 30 degrees in Vail. In Eagle, 33 degrees, and in Avon, 32 degrees and super sunny skies. Look at that. The overnight low is 9 degrees. Brr, everybody. Let's get snuggly and cool off. And then sunset is at 4:49 p.m. So by 5 p.m. it'll be nice and dark with light and variable winds again. Taking a look at the week tomorrow, sunny skies. The high is 37 degrees. The low is 11 degrees. By Monday, we're going to have sunny skies all the way through the week. And then we get into Thursday, and it's going to be all sunshine and all clear with the highs in the mid 40s to low 30s. And then, of course, the lows all double digits, everybody. That is nuts. Sun and Ski is the sponsor for our weather, everybody. And I want to let you know about the snow report, okay? In the last 24 hours, we've had 2 inches. In the last 48 hours, 3 inches. 58 inches for the total of the season, which is really pretty much not just even started. And then the base depth is 22 inches. Lift hours, everybody, are from 9 in the morning until 3:30 in the afternoon. Make sure you don't miss that last ski lift. Snow report. And then we also have, I think that's it, 6 lifts, everybody. We have 6 lifts open. 36 trails are open, you guys, and that's going to be great. And then 13% of the trail is open right now for the terrain. Okay, so everybody make sure you get ready, get super excited for the big day of skiing and Beaver Creek opening day tomorrow. So many great things are happening, all the events. Super, really fun stuff, everybody. I know you're all excited for Beaver Creek opening, so make sure you get your Epic Pass. Tomorrow is the last day. Thanks to Sun and Ski for being our weather sponsor today. That's a great place to go get some of the skis and boards and bindings and accessories that you may need. Take it easy, everybody. We have a great show coming up right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748 1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz, and I have to say, we have so many amazing musicians in this valley, ones that really go on to do great big things. I've seen a lot of musicians make their way from just doing little bars to touring all around the country. The Runaway Grooms is a band that has been doing that. They're really incredible. I've seen them so many times live, and if you haven't seen them, you've got to check them out locally. But catch them while you can because they have a new album out, and Maddie had a great interview with them this week. Let's take a look and see what they had to say.
How we doing?
We love to watch bands grow, and we love to see them flourish. And we've been following the Runaway Grooms for quite some time, so we're going to let them introduce you to themselves, the Runaway Grooms. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us.
Hey, thanks for having us.
All right,
Yeah.
So I'll let each and every one of you just introduce yourself and what you do for the band.
Yeah, of course. Let's start with me. Yeah, my name's Adam Tobin. I'm a vocalist and guitarist for the Runaway Grooms. My name's Zach Gillum. I do bass, vocals, and so many other things as well.
My name is Cody, and I am chief motivator, keyboard player, organ player. Sometimes I talk into a microphone about once in a while.
Comedian, band comedian.
Every once in a while, keeping it nice and up to the people. What's happening? And you guys have some really exciting news. So let's talk about Jenny, which is about to be released.
Yeah, let's do it. We're really stoked. Jenny comes out, depending on like when you're viewing this, tomorrow or today, but November the 18th. And we're so excited to share it with everybody.
And so, what was the inspiration behind Jenny?
Well, the music kind of came from Cody first on the keys, and
Yeah, I grew up in Florida. My mom has a place down there, and she has like an old raggedy grand piano, and it's in like a big room. So every time I go down there, I sit pretty much to myself and write music, and this little tune was running through my head, so I got it out, and then I immediately messaged the boys about a year ago, and I said, "Hey guys, I got a little tune that I think you guys should listen to," and brought it back, and Adam kind of came up with the local vocal portion of it.
And now there's a fourth one of you. So let's introduce the fourth.
You're live. Justin.
Oh, we're live. Hey! We probably didn't tell you I was a part of the song at all.
Tell them your name and what you do for the band.
I'm Justin, and I play drums. I wail things.
He bangs on the drums.
I mean, I love it. I love the atmosphere that you guys always bring to the interviews, just because it's a ton of fun to get to chat with you guys and see where you are. And so you guys are on a stretch of your tour right now, which is going to continue for a little bit longer. And then eventually the plan is to make your final stop at this tour in Colorado, correct?
Yeah, well, our final show of the year will be in Colorado at 10 Mile Music Hall in Frisco on December the 10th. We're going to be playing with some local, with another local band in the Eagle, Colorado area called Danger Mountain. They're bluegrass, like a string band. So really excited to pair with them. Right now we're in Memphis, Tennessee, which is my hometown. And I'm almost done with this leg of the tour before we get back to Colorado.
Which is so nice. And then, of course, if people are interested in not only downloading your music, but finding out where you guys are going to be on your tours as you kind of shift around where you're going in the country, what's the best way for them to keep tabs on you?
GPS, satellite,
Starlink.
We share a location.
I think Instagram's a good one.
Yeah,
Instagram's a great way to go. Spotify.
Instagram's great. If
Like
you
on
really
website.
want kind of everything all in one place, it's our website, which is therunawaygrooms.com. As tour dates, upcoming shows, videos, music, content, updates on things coming out, contact information, etc. So therunawaygrooms.com is probably the best place.
And with Jenny coming out, you guys are also working on releasing a music video. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we were listening to the song and kind of just trying to vision what a music video would look like. And it's like a really dramatic song, and it kind of has a really dramatic story. So we were like, well, you could have actors kind of be in it, but we don't want to make this like Showtime television, like sort of drama.
Yeah.
That's just cheesy.
We're doing like a cheesy 90s video.
So we've started envisioning two dancers doing like an interpretive dance with each other, partly choreographed and partly improvised. And we really wanted it to be kind of like in this natural setting, natural, dreamy aesthetic. And we just happened to like nail the perfect day down in Boulder, right in front of the Flatirons. We found this field and hired two dancers,
From CU
CU Boulder students.
Yeah.
And they did their thing. We filmed it with actually another Vail resident, Rachel. And yeah, it kind of came together. So we're excited to show you guys that. That'll probably be a couple weeks out. But we think it's going to be a really beautiful piece of, this sort of dreamy field dance scene going on.
Which there's nothing dreamier than the mountains here in Colorado. That's why we all love it so much. Now, with Jenny coming out, is there any other new music following Jenny?
Yes, there is.
Oh, yeah.
We got one more single.
Yeah, our next single is going to be a song called Heartwork, which was cool. It was a thought. One day we kind of wrote it out a little bit and kind of like forgot about it. And then our sound engineer, Jeremy, was like, hey, you guys, we need 5 songs on this album. Like, you're going to do it. So I'm going to lock you in the studio for a day and you're going to write the song. And we kind of just wrote it out in the studio there, and it kind of came to light and turned out to be probably my favorite song on the album, honestly, besides Jenny, I think. Tobin wrote some beautiful lyrics about, mental health and the importance of that, and you can probably touch on that. But
yeah, so Heartwork is going to be, the lyrics are sort of written as like a almost somewhat maybe trying to be inspiration or inspiring to people who are dealing with mental health issues and who might, be in a really dark spot and not have a lot of hope. And as well as kind of like maybe like meeting the listener where they're at in that space too, because we all deal with some sort of mental challenges. So that'll be Heartwork. That'll come out in January. And
then we have an album coming, the rest of the album coming right after that in February. So coming on down the pipeline.
You guys just keep giving everyone this nice little tease, getting everyone's hopes really excited. They fall in love with a song, you release another song, and then boom, here comes the whole album.
Yeah, it's sort of that's sort of the way streaming goes now. That's the strategy that us musicians have to play by, because it helps snowball, and then finally you get the whole treat in February.
I think it's really cool that you guys have taken the time to write a song about the mental health journey. Especially, I think recently there have been a lot of people in a lot of communities, especially in these mountain town communities, that are starting to struggle, but being more open about it and having great spokespeople like you come out and just bring a little more public light to it, I think is going to have such wonders. So thank you for all of you guys for doing what you do for our community.
Of course, we're all in it together.
And thank you guys for taking the time on your tour to chat with us, giving us all of this great information, introducing yourselves one by one. We love to follow you guys through all of the journeys that you guys go on.
Thanks so much, Maddie.
Appreciate you having us on.
Make sure that you go online, no matter what streaming app you prefer, and you listen to the Runaway Grooms, because their music is incredible and they have done such a good job bringing it all to life. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at the day, everybody. This morning, as of 8 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be only 10 degrees. So if your cars are outside, make sure you start them a little early and let them warm up before you get inside. The high today is 30 degrees. We have an abundance of sunshine today with light and variable winds. By this morning, 10 degrees, sunny skies throughout the entire day. By noon, it'll be 31 degrees. By 4 p.m., 29 degrees. Sunny skies by 8 p.m. Oh yeah, it goes back to 17 degrees with clear skies so you can see all the beautiful stars up there. At the I-70 corridor, taking a look downtown in Denver, 40 degrees with sunny skies. By Vail, 30 degrees, sunny skies through Eagle and Avon with 32 degrees in Avon and 33 degrees in Eagle. The overnight low is 9 degrees. Oh, get your blankets out, everybody. Clear skies. Look at those stars, everybody. The sunset is at 4:49, so it's going to get dark a little bit earlier, as we already know, and light and variable winds for everybody. Tomorrow, we have sunny skies throughout the entire weekend, so you can get out there, bundle up, and take a nice, beautiful hike, or get ready for Beaver Creek opening day on Monday. The sky sunny throughout the entire week, and tomorrow, 37 degrees for your high and 11 degrees for your low. By Monday, 44 degrees for your high, which will be kind of balmy, everybody, and 12 degrees for your low. By Tuesday, sunny skies, 41 degrees, 13 for the low. Wednesday, mostly sunny skies, 39 degrees for your high, and your low is 14 degrees. And by Thursday, we will still have mostly sunny skies, 35 for your high, and 14 degrees for your low. That is your weather at your TV8 Center in Vail and Avon and everywhere else here in the Eagle County. Now let's take a look at your lens report.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
It's that time of the morning where we're going to take a look at what goggle lens is going to be best for you as you're getting out on the slopes this weekend. Now, we are expecting that high pressure system to bring us some beautiful sunshine throughout the course of the weekend. So it's important that you protect your eyeballs because the reflection off the snow can be very damaging to them. So right now, I've got the Oakley Flight Deck with the Prism Sage Gold in it. And you can see this lens is absolutely incredible. You can see the entire reflection of the studio right now in the lens. But this is one of those goggle lenses that's going to do a lot for you throughout the course of the day. So if you do see a little bit of cloud coverage roll in, you still will be able to see through this goggle. And the reason for that is all of the Oakley Prism lenses start with that rose-based tint. So when you looked at this goggle lens, you could see that rose color coming through the lens, more of those warmer tones, those like purples and reds. That's going to help you see if it does get a little bit cloudy out there. But with those sage tones, when that sun is out, it will also help you see. Now, this is a darker lens to protect your eyes as we see more UV rays coming through on these beautiful sunshiny days. So make sure that you go to any of the fabulous eyepiece locations and you get your hands on a pair of these goggles. That way you're safe out there. You need to be able to see so you can ski, and vision is precision out there on the slopes. And these are such a great way to get out there and enjoy. Now, something else that we do want to note about these goggles right here is there's a cutout here in the frame, and if you can see that right there, that's going to allow you to wear your glasses with them. See how there's that break in the frame? So if you're someone who wears prescription lenses and your prescription lenses are in fact anti-fog coated already, well then you can wear them with these goggles, making it nice and convenient if you're someone who doesn't like to wear contacts. But you can also stop by any of the wonderful Eyepieces locations, because there's 6 here in our valley, making it nice and convenient for you, and they can make you custom inserts so you can see, so you can ski even better. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report. Like I said, they've got 6 convenient locations throughout Eagle County, and then they've got one over in Snowmass, so make sure that you go check them out. That way you can have the best gear on the mountain. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman, featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode, we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Wondering how to live your best life in the mountains? Please join me, Cece Zach, host of Good Evening Vail, where I will be talking with generations of locals who will share their extraordinary experiences on how to thrive in the mountains.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake! It's fake!
Welcome back to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. I am really excited about our guest that we have today. If you want to feel amazing, there is something called Hoshino therapy. You're like, what is that? It's something that's amazing. It's more like an acupressure type of thing. I'm going to let our expert discuss it with us so we can find out all about how we can feel better, not only with our bodies, but it actually helps our spirit as well. Good morning, Mauricio.
Good morning, Liz.
How are you today?
Great. Happy to be here.
Yeah. Thank you for waking up this morning.
I
know
did
it's
it.
a tough do, but you
made
can
it.
do it. And it's worth it because I want to bring everybody to light about Hoshino therapy.
Awesome.
So explain what the actual method is and what the results can be.
The basic idea is that it's acupressure on tendons, and then I use a whole hand contact as opposed to just like pointy, thummy, elbows. It's all whole hand, so it's more comfortable. It's warming. It's not intense to the point where it's painful. So that's the hard part. When you hear acupressure, you think, oh, it might be painful, might be too deep. It's not meant to be that, but again, it's all tendon acupressure.
So that being the difference from a regular massage, explain that.
One, or the difference between acupuncture, where they use meridian points, which I don't focus on. It's all tendon points, 250 to 290 points in the whole body. And it's based on each case-to-case situation. If someone's having back pain, I do work on the back, but there's also points along the line, up the line, down the line, the legs and the neck that also help with the back. So it's more integrative in that sense, where I use all the lines of the body, the tendon lines, but the points are directly on tendons, not meridians.
That's interesting because I really don't know much about the anatomy when it comes to that. I do know that I have had a treatment from you before.
Yes.
I've actually had a few. And they really is a remarkable experience because you're relaxed. You're not bracing yourself for somebody to smack down into a muscle or anything like that.
Right.
You don't even know that this is doing an amazing thing for you while it's happening. You're just relaxed. You're listening to some lovely tunes that you have on, and you don't realize the impact that it's going to have on your body until you're done.
Right. Usually, if someone's in pain, though, they'll get relief during the treatment.
Nice.
I've been doing this for a long time, and the focus the entire 20 years, 22 years working on people has been pain maintenance or pain solution. Someone comes super injured, acute injury where they're in dire pain. They ideally leave the table feeling that much better so that the pain subsided. Then they come back to maintain the pain away. And then in Vail, I've learned that people need help with performance. So I want to ski better, I want to golf better, hike better, ride bike better. So at the end of the treatment process, people come to me for performance as well to help them excel at their activities.
So when they're done with skiing and they come see you, what are you doing? Are you like firing up some muscles?
Well,
what
so
are you
the
doing?
idea with the tendon work is you calm down the muscles that are overworked. So I look at it like a tendon tune-up. If the body is too tight, I tune it up so that it can kind of loosen up a little bit. But when people want to go out skiing and they see me before or the day before, or they're doing some other kind of sport, they want to be at their best. They don't want to be feeling lethargic or tired. So the work itself actually invigorates. People do report to me that as soon as I'm done, they feel ready to go. Not, oh, I just got to go to sleep. So it's a little bit energetic in that sense. I move the chi around, if you will, but it is definitely something that helps people excel and get their bodies ready to go. It's not something that mashes them out and makes them feel like they should go take a nap.
That's what I was thinking, because after a massage, sometimes all I want to do is go curl up. But it kind of gets you excited and ready for the day.
Yeah.
Are there any behavioral health benefits to getting Hoshino?
Well, so people do report to me that once I'm finished or we've done a series of treatments, they feel like not only did it help them with their body, but it is a kind of body, mind, soul connection as well, because you're really not just working on a physical body, you're always working on the being, I say. So the person gets the extra boost, if you will, or some form of helpful insight that gets them feeling they're progressing in their life in a positive way. It's, I think, to foster quality of life. That's one of the ultimate goals of Hoshino and most therapies that are there for therapeutic reasons.
I think it's a beautiful thing. I think when we take care of ourselves, we feel better in life, and we just generally have a better outlook, and we just feel healthier all the way around, which I think is really wonderful. And is there a certain age level that you take care of, or can it be anybody from age?
This is what I always say. I start at 0 and go to 100. I think
Nice.
the oldest person I've ever worked on was 93 or 95. And then the youngest is an infant. My daughter, Azalea, you know Azalea.
Azalea.
She asked me to work on her when she was 1. That's kind of rare, but she noticed that that's what I do, and I've been working on her since. The other day, you've had Lenka on the show a week ago. Her son was feeling some shoulder problems that was having him in tears at night. She asked me, because I work on Lenka, she asked me to come over, please, and help him for 10 minutes and see if I can get it to subside. And in 10 minutes, his shoulder was back to normal, and he was able to sleep the next night. They had to cancel their appointments to go see the clinic, the Stedman Clinic or whatever. So Hoshino provenly can help the youth, can help people under 10, under 7, but it also can help people all the way up to 90-something. It really comes down to anyone either in pain or wants to move or perform better or feel better, physically speaking first, and then again, mentally and emotionally or spiritually as well.
I think it's such a beautiful thing. And I, as an example, I mean, I'm 95 and he makes me feel like I'm 40. But the truth is, I really did feel such a relaxing feeling and a relief from pain.
So and some rejuvenation, I hope, too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it does. It really does. And what do we have here on the table? What is this gadget?
Well, so Hoshino, Professor Hoshino, who put the whole therapy together, at one point, he was the only one who knew how to help himself. And there's points on the back that he cannot get to or I cannot get to as a therapist. So it became his way of working on himself or keeping himself from developing too much tightness in the back. You put this along the spine, you lay on it basically, and then these points that the wood has been carved out to have, press in those necessary points along your spine. So it's basically a self-maintenance tool.
So that's amazing. I really like that. When people are interested in getting a Hoshino treatment, where are you located and how can they find you?
I'm in the Vail Daily building. I've been fortunate enough to be with Pam Schifrin with Local Revival. Her and I have been together for 6 years now. We're on the second floor, Suite 205. And you could find us, you could find me direct on my website, hoshinotherapy.net. You could call me direct. My phone numbers are on the website. And you could walk in as well. We're there pretty much every day except for Sunday, I believe, and Tuesdays.
So everybody basically can get a treatment and you can feel really better about yourself. And not only if you're not in pain, you can literally go and just get this rejuvenated feeling. And it's something that's just incredible. It should be part of your life at all times because it's just an amazing, different approach to keeping ourselves healed and happy. You've been doing this for 20 plus years.
Well, so, and it would have to be a whole story which I'm not going to get into, but I'll start from the end and work back. So I've been out here for 11 years working on people, and in Miami where I was trained, I had worked on people for the remainder of those years. Hoshino considered it takes 20 years to fully make one of us. So 4 years ago, I finished my training, if you want to look at it like that.
Right.
It was an initial training of 5 years. So yes, I've been working on people for the 20 years, but at the entire time I've been trying to forge myself as a better Hoshino therapist. And I think now, after this 2-decade period has gone by, I'm officially, a true Hoshino therapist.
Can we call you a master yet?
No. That takes a lot of time. Mastery, I think, takes a lifetime. Hoshino worked until he was 89, and my teacher until he was 70. So I have a long way to go before I believe myself to be a master of this craft. But at the end of the day, the prowess, not only of the technique itself, was getting results right away, but now the years of experience have brought me to help people on so many levels, so many different injuries, so many different things that this Vail Valley has provided because people do get hurt all the time.
Nothing surpasses the hands. I do know
Yes,
that as your motto.
That
And
is
this
the true motto.
The gentleman that you should definitely see. Hoshino Therapy, everybody. Please reach out to Mauricio Cadavid. He is just an incredible Hoshino. I won't say master, but a therapist. Let's take care of ourselves, our inner and outside perfect selves with Hoshino Therapy. Don't go anywhere because not only is Mauricio an amazing Hoshino therapist, he's also a local musician here in the Vail Valley. And if you didn't recognize his face, you might recognize his voice. He's going to play us a song in a little bit throughout the show. And let us know about the Evolution Live. Coming back very shortly, this is TV8 Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Children, they are the light of our lives, they are our future generation, and they are super special little people. Well, there's a rise in hospitalization for children right now, and we're going to find out all of the details and see what we can do to make things better for our future children. Maddie had a great interview with the American Association of Pediatrics. Let's take a look and see what information that they gave her and us.
It's important that you keep your kids safe and that you take the right precautions to keep them safe and make sure that they're not having any respiratory issues. Well, we've got the American Academy of Pediatrics and Dr. Gary Kirklish joining us this morning to give us some great information. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Now, we're talking about a rise in hospitalizations in specifically the respiratory area where it's things like RSV or the flu. So can you give us some more information on kind of how we've been seeing the trends of this rise through recent times?
Yeah, so RSV season and the flu season typically occur mid-December, January. That's the typical flu season. However, this year we've been experiencing a surge very early, so October, November, which is very odd. In addition, we're experiencing high numbers. So a lot of emergency rooms across the nation are filled with kids with RSV, unfortunately.
And what is causing the surge right now that we're seeing with all of these children going to the hospitals?
That's a really good question. Typically this should be occurring in mid-December, but I think what the reasoning is that during COVID, so 2019 and 2020, we had a lot of COVID mitigation measures. So kids were not going to school, everyone was masking, no one was traveling. But now since we've rolled some of those back, we're experiencing a sort of a reset button. And so instead of occurring in the midwinter, it's occurring now. Additionally, the reason for the numbers being so high is a lot of kids were born during the pandemic, are experiencing flu and RSV for the first time. So you kind of have two things going on. One, that the cycle has been reset, and then two, many children have never experienced this before, and they're experiencing it right now. Hence the high numbers of cases and the high numbers of hospitalizations.
So why do you think it is that now we're seeing so many more children getting ill? Do you think that kind of also part of the COVID thing where kids were isolated from one another, where normally, unfortunately, they get to share their germs and their immune systems become a little bit higher? Do you think now with them finally getting back into school and being exposed to one another is kind of helping cause this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's something called the immunity gap, which basically states that during this time, the past 2 years, kids weren't simply exposed to this because they weren't in school. And so that immunity wasn't passed down to them and their siblings. And so now these 1, 2, and 3-year-olds are going to daycare for the first time. And all of them have never been exposed to this. And suddenly they all are. And whenever those numbers go high, there's always going to be a subset that require hospitalization. So that's our current surge.
Now, as people are kind of seeing this surge and now they're getting more information about it, what steps can be taken to prevent illness in your children?
That's a great question. So certainly for the flu, we have the flu vaccine. It's seasonal, it's recommended, and it's very safe and effective. We also have the COVID vaccine. Unfortunately, we do not have a vaccine for RSV, although there's one in the works. So those are great mechanisms to keep yourself and your children healthy. We also recommend some of the tried and true measures like hand washing, avoiding crowds, and if your kids are sick, keeping them home from school is a really good option because a lot of these respiratory viruses are being spread during school.
Which we're seeing a lot of that right now, and like you said, we're getting into these cooler temperatures, and so this is when this really kind of rears its ugly head to affect the school systems and then, of course, the children. Now, if kids are getting sick, what is the appropriate time parents should wait before seeking urgent medical help?
So, like most of the kids that get RSV are just going to have upper respiratory symptoms. That means stuffy nose, runny nose, cough, fever. If that happens, simply visiting your pediatrician or staying home, rest, fluids, home remedies are perfect. However, if your child experiences a viral pneumonia symptom, so difficulty breathing, belly breathing, seeming really fatigued even though they're sitting at rest, those would be reasons to seek immediate medical attention and emergency.
Which it's really important that people have all of this information, and if they want more information, what are some great resources that they can use to kind of help guide them through this time?
Of course. So I send all my parents to a website called healthychildren.org. It's a great website. It's written by pediatricians, has information on RSV, flu, COVID, and a variety of other subjects like anything that a parent might want. So how to get your toddler to eat or potty training, everything. It's a great resource.
Thank you so much for taking the time, giving us this great information, and helping keep the kids safe. I know that your job can sometimes be very challenging, but we're very lucky to have people like you who make a difference in so many communities.
Of course, my pleasure.
Make sure that if your kid is showing any flu-like symptoms that you take these precautions to keep them nice and safe, and then keep the other kids around them nice and safe. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I have Mauricio Cadavid with me on the sofa for this morning, and I have to say, First of all, learning about Hoshino is really remarkable, and that's only one of the things that you do to give to our community. Another really special thing that you give our community is music, and well, we all need a lot of music in our lives, and you have created an incredible band, an 8-piece band called the Evolution Live. Tell us about this group and how you started it and where you are now.
Well, the Evolution actually grew to be a 9-piece. We just lost the sax player. He had to move on. He was a dental surgeon, so for some reason that took precedence over music.
I can't imagine
but
why.
Anyway, yeah, so we're down to an 8-piece. The whole story starts really with me 16 years old, getting into my first rock and roll band. So I've been doing music for a long time. In fact, I hate to say it's 3 decades because it is, and I moved to Colorado looking for a band or this type of arena where people actually appreciated live music. Miami has a different stage. It's mostly DJs, and it wasn't really what I was feeling my heart was in. So I found it out here, and it happens to be my wife, as you know. Aww. Dina and I met 9 years ago. We started playing songs together. We created a duo and started performing at the Sun and All, the Westin. And then around us formed a band, and eventually we had Azalea. And she took a hiatus from the band, but all that created what we know now as the Evolution. We have people that joined us back then are still in the band. We have Dave Donahue on bass. He was playing guitar in the day. Ben Fries on drums. We have Connor Williams on trumpet. Camille Sautel on vocals. Jake Ledard on keys. And the last and latest, Will Whiting on guitar as well.
I
think that's everyone.
I think you did nail everybody. I think it's just an amazing group. Like it's called The Evolution, and let me see, you have definitely evolved into one incredible giant group. You played for the Oktoberfest over there when we had that.
That was a lot of fun, yes.
That was a huge group of people that were screaming for you guys, and it was just really wonderful. I've seen you guys play out so many times, and the cool thing about the larger group is you get this Chicago feel. Remember the group Chicago,
yeah,
everybody?
Course.
For whatever reason, I get that feeling that Chicago used to give me. The brass and the movement and all the different genres of tunes you guys play. You play so many different formats.
Well, we try to keep it somewhat, yeah, you're right. We go all over the place. We play a little jazz, we play a little funk, we play a little Latin, we play a little reggae, we play some world beat, like Paul Simon type music. We try to do our best to cover a lot of genres, bring a little bit of everyone for everyone, a little everything for everyone. And truly, actually, the motto of the band is to bring joy to people. It's really what we try and do. So it's an upbeat, fun band. That's kind of the whole idea.
You truly do bring joy. What's the name of the song you're going to play for us?
Well, okay, so talk about jumping genres. This is the only song I've ever written. It's kind of like a gypsy-sounding song, and it's an original. I've never done it before, so just bringing it out. It's
Get ready.
Traveling Time.
Traveling Time by Mauricio for the Evolution Live.
Since I was born, I've been traveling in time, looking ahead and not staying behind. Living in the now is the way I learned how to make the most of my time that my days will allow. Now these days I'm moving at a gentle pace, attempting to thrive in a state of grace. Beauty behold, stories untold, while the flowers of life lotus petals unfold. They could never be measured in silver and gold. So close your eyes and remember the time when you tried to get the stars in the heavens at night. Open up your eyes and relive the time when you saw faces in the clouds in the broad daylight. You're time traveling once again, time traveling again, my friend. Time traveling once again, time traveling again, my friends. Well, the mystic and the sages that tried to divine what's to be written on the pages in the book of time. If only psychic dreams could tell me more than a deja vu feeling like I've been here before. You can never really know what life has in store. close your eyes and remember a time when you tried to count the stars in the heavens at night. Open up your eyes and relive the time when you saw faces in the clouds in the broad daylight. Time traveling once again, time traveling again, my friends. Time traveling once again, time traveling again, my friends.
I want to stand up and applause. That was incredible. So that is an original song. I've never heard that song.
No, I've never done it for anyone before.
What a special treat, everybody. We just got the first time play for that Gypsy tune. I really, really love that song. And I have to say, Mauricio brings so much love and light to our community with not only the music, with Hoshino, but I want to let everybody know you have merch. If you haven't seen the group, you're not sure if you want to get the merch. If you've seen the group, you want to get the merch because it's been so wonderful. But how do people look up your schedule and maybe get some merchandise and hear more amazing tunes by The Evolution Live?
You can go to our website at theevolutionlive.com. You can follow us on Instagram at the.evolution.live. So please check us out. We'll be having gigs. We can't always get all 8 of us because some places can't even fit 3 of us. So there'll be some solos, some duos, some trios, 4 or 5 pieces. There's a new place opening up in Vail that we'll be a part of that will be coming soon. It's called Chasing Rabbits. Anyway, and then there's a few other gigs that will be coming, perhaps Agave down the line, like where we actually have stages that can fit the whole band. So yeah, please check us out. We do have hats, we have hoodies now, shirts, and tanks, tees, and tanks for the ladies. So please find out again at theevolutionlive.com.
That was just incredible. I love listening to your music and everything else like that. And you can even book the Evolution Live for a private party that you're having. Let's say you're having a wedding. And sometimes just the duel of Mauricio and his wife Dina is a really wonderful, intimate gathering setting. If you want to just have them play as a group or as a duo, you can really enjoy any kind of fundraiser or party or big event that you're planning. The Evolution Live is the perfect group to have at any event. Like we said, you can go off to 2, you can have a few, and you can have the full-on 8 group ensemble, which is just terrific. All kinds of genres and so many wonderful things. I can't thank you enough for being here, Mauricio.
Thank you so much for having me, Liz.
Really.
You know I love you. I appreciate everything you've done.
Well, thank you. You bring love and light and magic to this valley. Just you as one sole person. Oh, well, thank you. And don't forget, everybody, get some treatment for yourselves with Hoshino. And, of course, make sure you get a good dose of the Evolution Live. Again, this is Mauricio Cadavid joining me on the sofa for Good Morning Vail on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Welcome to the one and only beautiful South Lake Tahoe. This penthouse is all about location, nestled in the heart of downtown, near the casinos and at the base of Heavenly Resort. This is the Opulent Minute. This open concept floor plan is perfect for entertaining family and friends. Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. I'm here with Ted from Powder House. Tell us about your business.
We specialize in winter sports rentals like skis and snowboards, a lot of retail winter sports sales also, and we do boot fitting for ski boots and ski sales too to make sure you have the best time up on the mountain.
To make your reservation with Powder House, visit opulentvacations.com. With the best shopping, dining, and mountain activities right outside your door, this is the perfect location for an unforgettable trip to South Lake Tahoe. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at our Saturday, everybody. The low is 10 degrees as of 8 a.m. when the show is ending. It'll be 10 degrees outside. We have multiple sunshine all day long. 30 degrees for the high, everybody. Sunny skies by noon. It's going to be 31 degrees with pure sunshine all the way throughout. 4 p.m., 29 degrees with sunny skies. 17 degrees by 8 p.m. with clear skies where you can check out the beautiful stars at night. At the Denver, we have 40 degrees for the high, sunny skies all the way out in the Rocky Mountains. Vail, 30 degrees and sunny skies. Eagle, 33 degrees with sunny skies. And Avon, 32 degrees and sunny skies. The overnight low is 9 degrees. Sunset at 4:49, and we have light and variable winds, everybody. So we are going to take a look at the full week right now. Sunny skies on Sunday tomorrow, 37 degrees for your high and 11 degrees for your low, 44 degrees on Monday, and sunny skies throughout Wednesday, and then we still have mostly sunny skies. By midweek, 39 degrees for your high and 14 degrees for your low. That is a look at your weather. I want to thank everybody for coming in today. Mauricio Cadeva was a wonderful, wonderful guest, and I'm really, really excited to have him here. So please look up Hoshino, Colorado, everybody, and get yourselves feeling really good. And of course, check out the Evolution Live. Don't forget, everybody, Beaver Creek opening day is coming up. Make sure you get ready for the cookie competition, the live music, and so much more. Get your gear all ready and get set. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back again tomorrow for more of Good Morning Vail and lots of fun. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, everybody. And we'll be back for lots more things. Enjoy TV8 Vail all day long for lots of wonderful, just fantastic programming. I'm Liz, your host for your weekends. Live, everybody. It's Good Morning Vail on TV8. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see.